way through the whistle, not letting guys hit him after he released the ball. We got to be consistent in our targeting on the offensive line. We got to be balanced. Just the little things that we can control is what we got to get back to doing.
I looked up there in the fourth quarter and Wayne had 5 carries. Was it just what they were doing, or what was going on with the running game?
Yeah, it was hard to establish a rhythm early on in the running game, and they did some different things. They came out in a little bit different structure. They took some chances, and then we just had to kind of find. They were geared up to stop our bread and butter, and so then we had to find some of the complementary schemes that we had to get to, and then we had some success playing fast, throwing the ball. So we went on a stretch there where we just wanted to try and put the ball in the air, feeling like that gave us the best advantage until we could figure out what are the best schemes to get to in the running game, and then we wanted to play some other backs too. Was part of the reason why he didn't have as many carries.
What did you see on the 2 interceptions today? Were those, mistakes in decision making, or was there something else that went wrong?
Well, one of those was on me. Probably we went to the well one too many times on that corner ball, and their guy made a heck of a play. And then the one I think that happened early in the game, might have been a misread. We got to look at the tape to evaluate that, but I know one of those was on me making that call. We went to that corner ball one too many times.
With the exception of Ray's fumble, was this the best he's looked in a game since last year?
He looked fast. He looked fast at times. He looked like on the screen game, he was making plays. He was trying to run by guys downfield. So I thought he played fast. I thought he looked well. And we'll evaluate the film to see how he played as a wideout.
Did you like the way he bounced back after?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's one thing. Is we know adversity is going to come up throughout the course of the game. But just like life, it's about how you respond. And always challenging our guys to respond to adversity.
With the offense, I feel like the plays were there, maybe the focus wasn't there. You think that's a true statement?
Obviously when you're talking about in a passing game, you got to drop balls. Concentration is a big deal. Playing wide receiver, it's all about concentration, or trying to press too much, trying to make the play before it develops, before it's available to you. So we'll look at it. We'll look to see if there were any kind of fundamental issues in the drop balls. But definitely thought some of the plays were there, and you just counting on those guys to make the plays, and just challenging them too. That once they make the play, it allows us to get into a rhythm, and now we can be loose and we can go play, and now their confidence can really elevate.
Thoughts on the offensive line?
You have to watch it. Obviously, there was a lot of guys that played, obviously up front. The biggest thing is chemistry. But early on, I didn't feel like we had the push up front in the running game that caused us to get away from our base scheme to try and find some of the complementary schemes. And then throughout the course of the game, we were able to find a little bit of the running game. We were able to find the counter a little bit. So we'll watch the film and we'll kind of see and evaluate those guys.
Coach, you were able to get a couple more running backs in the game today. Obviously, I haven't looked at the film yet, but Tyjon had a nice run. Adam Choice had a nice run or two. Just what are your initial impressions from those guys?
I thought they were solid in there. I don't, especially from a pass protection standpoint, didn't have any issues with those guys. Allowing people to get to the quarterback. I thought that they made the plays that were there. I thought they ran hard. They fought for extra yards. That's good to see that they're very competitive. And when they get in the game, they want to produce to help our offense keep going.
On that jumbo package, how much did you work on that, throwing it to Christian in practice, and did you expect the defense to bite on Wayne as hard as they did?
Well, it was one of those deals that we had a little package, and I give Coach Sweeney the credit for that. That's something that he wanted as a component of our offense, and we worked hard on it this offseason and continue to work it each week to see can we develop it. Because those guys give us a tremendous advantage with those kind of fullback lead blockers, and then having an opportunity with Deshaun and Wayne back there to take advantage of opportunities if they do overcommit to the run.
The big question after this game will be, what's wrong with Deshaun? What would you tell people?
So there's nothing wrong with Deshaun. We just got to thank you, Christian. I love you too, brother. We just got to do a better job of with the supporting cast of helping him get into a rhythm so that it's not all on his shoulders. From the offensive line, protecting him, making sure he's not getting hit. From the running backs, consistently finding the holes to keep us ahead of the chains, so that we don't have to put all the pressure on him.
Are the issues on offense mostly mental from what you're seeing? Obviously, a lot of drop balls too.
I'm not going to say that there's issues. We're very proud of him.